Hi everybody and welcome back to another training tip of the month. First of all, a big thank you to everyone that's engaged with the videos so far. Hope you found them useful. And also, if you do have any suggestions for topics that you would like to cover in future months, then drop a comment below and I'll do my best to shape some content around that in the future, or rope somebody else in to do it, even better. Now, today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about something which is close to my heart, and that is, what is it that you find meaningful about cycling? Because if we're able to identify that, we're probably going to find ourselves getting out a little bit more. And if we're getting out more, we're probably going to get a little bit fitter, a little bit stronger, maybe even a little bit faster as well. Now, this relates closely to my PhD, which I did with children, looking at what they find meaningful within their sport and physical activity. Good news is there's lots of transferability here because essentially we're all big kids. Now, I'm going to give you a rundown of some of the key features that contribute to a meaningful experience, and you can consider to what extent do these apply for you and what might be the balance of these features that kind of creates a meaningful riding experience for you as well. The first of these is around social interaction, all about who you're riding with and that social interaction that goes with being as part of a club as well. Now, this is often important for lots of us, being able to catch up with friends whilst we're cycling, being able to share those experiences, the challenges, the highs and the lows is always really important as well. However, sometimes it might be appropriate that actually you don't want that social interaction and you want to spend some time on your own on your bike, and that is also absolutely fine. And I guess it's about trying to find the right balance of that within your riding and your training. The next element is all about the level of challenge that we like to set ourselves. Now, if we think about Goldilocks and her porridge, we want to find that just right level of challenge. And that is the one that keeps us motivated, but is achievable in there as well. So whether it's the group that you're riding with, the routes that you're doing, finding that level of challenge which is appropriate is always important. Now, part of being in the groups and that level of challenge hopefully leads to some element of feeling like you're competent, okay? Or you've got that element of, I'm getting better at this, okay? You can see yourself improving, particularly at this time of the year where lots of us are coming out in the spring and riding a little bit more than perhaps we did in the winter. For some people as well, that might also be competition. So does competition need to be there for you to find something meaningful or motivated? Do you need to be entering the club time trials or some road races to be able to make things exciting for you and give you a target to work towards as well? Something which is really important to me is something that defined under the element of personal relevance, and that is about being in nature and the places in which we ride. Now, we're really blessed to be provided with lots of different routes and lots of different challenges and scenery around the local area, but also getting off to new places to cycle in new places is often really great fun and brings that element of personal relevance into our cycling as well. Now, when you get that combination right, you get that element of novelty, which we talk about as fun, and that's another key feature. And that might be riding in new places, new people, even new equipment. So if you want to kind of find a justification for getting that new bike, is that it provides that element of novelty and fun, that maybe something new is almost part of your meaningful experience when you're cycling as well. Now, if we get all of those things right in the right combination at the right time, we lead to our kind of outcome, which is often delight. Okay, and sometimes riding, it's quite a relief to get to the end of some rides, but you get that sense of satisfaction that comes with that and that element of delight. Now, to be able to have some control over all those elements is really important as well. And that's where the element of choice is really important as well. So being able to choose the right time to challenge yourself a little bit more, and being able to choose the right time to be able to have a paired ride over a group ride or even an individual ride is really important. Being able to choose when to sit at the back a little bit more rather than being forced to the front. And don't be afraid to vocalize that, I guess, as well. Now, you'll find often that that combination can vary from person to person. So different features are more important to some people than others, and even can vary from day to day within an individual as well. So by being able to reflect on your cycling experiences and identify what are the key ingredients that you find is meaningful, hopefully allows you to get the most out of your riding as well. So if there's anything that I've missed that you think provides with you a meaningful experience when you're cycling, do drop us a comment below and let us know what it is. We'd love to hear those as well. Right, thanks very much for listening, and we'll be back again in the future with our next training tip.